everybody. You are welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Trader Sebron here, and we are looking at GBpusd forecast for the week 24. Last week we did week 23, and we're able to look at the direction of the market and ensure that we took advantage of what the market was doing last week. But guess what? This week is about to be another bomber week because we're gonna have a lot of fundamentals lined up for the week, and a lot of trading skills need to be tested this week by these big guys. I hope you guys are ready to smash the market in profit this week. But before all of those talk, I want just to give a disclaimer. For those of you who are following us on YouTube and Instagram, listen, you are also following us on Telegram. You know, obviously, that I do not do account management. I do not request for crypto or cryptocurrency or any other investment that has to do with such a kind. In my platform, I do not talk about it. I did not do it. So I only trade my personal account and profits. So that's what I do. So if you are in any group that uses my avatar, uses my ID, and they are professing that they can trade your account for you, trade that for you, do this for you, listen, that's not me. My platforms are only for education and learning purposes. So if you are following me, you will understand that that is what we do. So I want you to check out the link in the description of this video. It will take you to the exact Telegram group that I have, the exact Instagram anchor that I have, and the exact website that I use officially. So this will guide you. So be careful out there. So many people are opening different fake accounts on my name. You know, I don't know. We have to be, the whole place in a mess. You know, we have to be careful. So let's move on to what we have today. Haven't done that. Now listen, what we have on the screen is GBpusd product. So let's see how the market is going to run for the week 24. Okay. Now, we'll see that price is very close. It's pushing up. Okay, let me remove all my drawings on this, remove the drawings. So we can see price is pushing, just broke structure, all right, which obviously we're thinking. I want you to follow me now. Previously, we have the market break this structure by taking out these lows, right? It broke structure by taking out these lows. So now we have the previous highs that we're taking out. So we have this higher high, higher lows. This is daily time frame. Okay. Then the market smashed all the way down, took out this low, and then pull back a little bit and smash all the way down, took out this low, and then pull back a little bit, smash all the way down, took out all of these lows. So you understand what is going on right here. So at this moment, the market has created a fall, a downtrend with this move because a trend line, massive trend line was broken. So you understand that. But it did not sustain the drop. So right now, the sell stopped. So we expected to see a reasonable pullback, which it did, but it failed to break this low. So what we're looking at in market structure is very simple. It failed. Now, if you have not watched my video on market structure, you are missing out. That's the video you want to watch this time as a trader. As a beginner trader, you need to stick and watch that video. It will teach you about market structure. Maybe I'll leave the link somewhere in the description or somewhere in the video, or just go through my playlist. You will see it there. Give you opportunity to watch all of these things. Okay, now I'm looking at this trade right now, what the market is doing. So let me just highlight it. First, we have this low was created, okay, by that drop. All right, we have this low was created, and my student understand what that means. Whenever you find that kind of low created, you should expect a reverse. Whenever you find this kind of low created, you should expect a reverse. So the market reversed, and what happened? Started heading up. So it head up to, to break, to create an equal high here. So it created an equal high, so it dropped. So one would have thought, oh, that was a pullback, right? Yes, it was, but it failed to break this low. So we couldn't continue the downtrend anymore on GBpusd. since last week, since this last week. So what happened? The market reversed at this level and then started heading up by breaking structure. So now we have a break of structure to the upside. Right now we have a break of structure to the upside. So what are we expecting? The market is targeting the next high. So now this is what we're looking at on the daily. Okay, this is what we're looking at. So we want to see if the market want to push higher, which I perceive is going to do, but we need to see a break of structure. Where of this high, we want another break of structure, or any reasonable pullback from here will be our goal. Now, here's my thinking. Now we have a break of structure. Okay, and then remember, this is a daily candle. So when the market open up, that means we're going to have a new candle. That candle may go all the way up and take out this high, or may create equal high and then begin to drop. So we are not sure what that will be. Let me zoom in so you understand what I'm saying. Let me zoom in closely. All right, you're going to get this right here. Look at this. So we have a break of structure here. This daily time frame, I'm doing the analysis. Now you need to know we are now in an uptrend because we have a break of structure. We are now heading up. So it's a buy market right now. GU is buying. Now you say, well, I'm going to sell when it gets to that previous high. Okay. If price action give you that, why not? But what if, looking at this momentum, what if it's still going to go higher to take out this liquidity here and then break structure before pulling back? What if that is the order of the day? So we may not know, but this is what we're looking at. Structure is telling us already that we are heading higher. So with this in mind, what we want to do is position ourselves this week to buy the market, but be careful, because GU is mostly sometimes very manipulative. Except you know what you're doing, you understand how it plays out. That is the only way you can be on the advantage. But at the moment, we can see a solid push to the upside, which is a solid buy market to the upside. Now, what that means is that we have a setup here which we're looking at as a moment of truth. What do I mean by that? A position where you might see price action reacting to this high and then a pullback. It is going to be a necessary pullback because we're not looking at selling it, but you might sell it though, maybe a little sell here and there on a lower time frame, but you want to target first this zone before you think about selling. That's very important. So let's look at it again on a lower time frame. Now we're going to go to 4-hour time frame to break it down closely. Now on the 4-hour time frame, let me just remove the grid lines so you understand. Let me remove the grid lines. Sorry about that. Give me a sec. Let me remove the section break. That's what I mean. So now you can see it. All right. Look at this. Now, already on the 4-hour time frame, we already have a sign that price is creating a red candle closure. So this candle is going to close in red. But I want you to observe the behavior of that candlestick. The body of that candlestick is on equal level. All right. So let's zoom in closely and look at that. Are they equal? Yes. The body of the candle is equal. All right. So what that means, there could be possible pullback, a little pullback, maybe a little drop or something, or probably price may come all the way down to break this low and then pull back. You remember the daily time frame, break of structure, pull back. So the pullback that failed here, this pullback that failed may eventually happen at this level. We are not sure yet, but let's see the next candle that open up. If the next candle open up and start pushing down, then we now have a reasonable pullback, which obviously we should be expecting a pullback at this key level before looking for a buy. Now I'm going to explain all of that. Just give me a sec. I'm just going to just reduce the chart a little bit so you can see into what I'm doing. Now, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we could see structure. So this is the daily time frame structure break. Now we want to highlight the 4-hour structure break. So we see the 4-hour here, break of structure, clean. That's 4 hours breakup structure right there. Okay. Now we also have obviously this previous low that was created on the 4 hour. So we have this previous low. All right. Then we have this previous low. So the market created several lows right there. So now before pushing up, right now what we see is uptrend on the 4 hour time frame, which is in conformity with the daily time frame. Very important. Now we're looking at that structure. What is next? We are targeting the previous high. So now we have, this is the high of the 4 hour, the daily time frame, and this is the new high of the 4 hour. So we're looking at this high now. So of the 4 hour time frame. So on the daily, we know that the breakup structure will be on this line, price level. Then on the 4 hour, the breakup structure will be on this price level. So we're looking at this. This is our target now. Now, if we have any reasonable, ladies and gentlemen, if we have any reasonable pullback in this analysis we're looking at, if there should be any reasonable pullback to any of this key level, do not try to stay selling. You're going to look for buys because this will be your target. This high will be your next target to take your TP. So from that place on, you're going to be actually looking for more pullbacks and then heading up more pullbacks if the market chooses to stay in the up direction. All right, that's what you want to look for. Now, let me explain what another scenario that may happen. So assuming price, let me use this annotation here. Assuming price went up, open up, and then push higher, and then create price action on this high and fail to break structure by multiple rejection, you should look for sell. By all means, look for sell, and then look for the fib retracement of this swing high to swing low, and then get out when it gets to 61 or whatever it is. You should get out from there. You want to look for that price, and then before you buy. Remember, it's a buy market right now. So every retracement is a tiny trade of all of this, but you want to look for that uptrend. So this is what I'm looking at right now on the 4 hour time frame and also on the daily time frame, looking at possible trades that we might be taking. So what that means is I'm looking for price action against this. I'm going to buy, look for more buys if price break above. Now, at the moment, I'm not looking for any trade until price break this or price get here and react. So I will wait for a pullback. Now, because structure already broken here, so I can wait for a reasonable pullback to get into the trade and target the next level. That is what I'm looking at. Otherwise, if price reacts here, I can trade the pullback because you may never know what will happen. The pullback might be 100% pullback before going back up again. So you might see the market do this before doing this. That can happen. GU is like that most of the time. So you need to pay attention to price action around this key area. Also, if it breaks above this high, that's the daily time frame structure broken, then you want to look for more buys as well. So every reasonable pullback, you'll watch out for price action before you buy because we are in the buy market. You can only set this market if when the price obviously give us the direction of selling. Otherwise, we are not. We have to see the change of structure before we sell. In other words, the market could pull back and you buy, and when you buy, it fails to break the previous high and then created a lower high, then you should look for more sales. Then you know that the market has changed pattern. That is what you want to look for. I hope you guys pick what I'm trying to analyze to you. Now, before we close this section, I want to take you to the fundamentals. So you want to know what the market has and the fundamentals in week 24. So let's move to the fundamentals. Now, this is the fundamentals. First of all, we start from the day 12, which is on Monday. On Monday, there are no news. But if I should move to Tuesday, we have major news coming in, CPI coming in. We have a lot of news coming in, GBP coming in about climate count change. All of these things are going to be released this week. So check the time and trade wisely on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday is another amazing week. amazing day where we're going to have PPI and FOMC coming in this very week. So we have a lot packed up this week on fundamentals. So mind you, you trade wisely. You know what you're doing. Be careful. Now on Wednesday, on Thursday, is another load up of unemployment rate, change of unemployment, everything. We have these things coming up on on the news, especially if you trade those currency pairs. Very important. Then on Friday is the round rough of all the fundamentals, and then we still have one coming in by 12:45 p.m. and another one by 3 p.m. So pay attention to these times where the news will be released. And sure, if you're in a trade, close your trade. If you know what you're doing, then stay on the trade and let it play out for you. Otherwise, I will advise you, if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to trade the news, stay away from the market this week. That is an advice. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I believe you have learned something from our analysis on GU and what we expect to see in the market. So watch out for buys, 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 buys. That's what you want to do this week. Watch out for it because the market is heading in that direction. Now, if there should be any change, I'll let you know within the week. And sure you follow us on the Telegram group because that's where I communicate mostly what the changes may be. So thank you, guys. The link in the description. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video, and let's go to the next move of the market in week 24. I'll see you at the end of the week. Bye for now, guys.